Hi everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we are returning to Kiln House by Fleetwood Mac. Here we are. We did Station Man from this album way back in the day, very early on in the channel, and as time went by it proved to be quite popular. So we're going back. It of course is that tricky period for the band when Peter Green had just left and there was just Jeremy Spencer, Danny Kerwin, Mick Fleetwood and John McVie. But Christine Perfect, the future Christine McVie, was lurking in the background, and you'll hear her on this particular song, uncredited on the album as there were contractual issues with Blue Horizon, with whom she had a contract as a solo artist. So yeah, there's 5 of them, but only 4 are allowed to be mentioned. The song is Tell Me All the Things You Do, which is an absolute banger. It's a Danny Kerwin song, and I really like it. And nobody has reacted to it on YouTube. It's such a shame. This is kind of like the grey area in the band, though. Of course, there's a couple more albums that were still to come, with people like Bob Welsh, before Buckingham and Nicks came on board. But if you like Fleetwood Mac, please subscribe to the channel. We've done a few of Fleetwood Macs before, early Fleetwood Mac. We still have to get to much more from Then Play On, and then one day I'm sure we shall move to the transatlantic Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, subscribe to us if you would like to get a hold of the 260 odd or even more videos that we've already done. Like the video, that will help us a great deal, and maybe have a look at our Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon channels as well. But today we're listening to Tell Me All the Things You Do, and it's just got some wonderful guitar playing by Danny Kerwin on here. So without further ado, let's listen to this.
I'll tell you
Oh, I so love that song. Now, I'm never quite sure exactly how involved Jeremy Spencer is on that song. On the album, he's involved a lot. I think about 5 or 6 songs he wrote, which is a far cry from the previous album, Then Play On, where he was only involved in one song and hardly appeared on any of the sessions. And I think he was feeling a bit left out with Danny Kerwin on board and Peter Green and Danny forming such a close bond musically. I think Jeremy felt left out, but of course, with Peter having left, there was a vacuum, and Jeremy came to the party with all of his um, very rockabilly Sun Records influenced 50s purist blues, if you like, that he was so keen on, Elmore James and stuff like that. And he wrote 5 or 6 of the songs here. And apparently he co-wrote with Danny this and Station Man, but I'm not too sure whether he was actually involved um, musically or whether it was just a lot of guitar overdubs from Danny Kerwin. Um, I just love Christine Perfect here. We have to call her Christine Perfect because they had not yet got married, she and John, and just those piano trills almost. So fantastic. She was a real blues chick, of course. She had been with Chicken Shack before then, who were a very purist blues band with Stan Webb. And I read somewhere that she said doing the sessions on Fleetwood Mac made her realize she had to practice her piano so much more. There was stuff that she needed to learn and to get better with on. Um, and boy, did she get better. She just got better as the years went by, if you ask me. What a loss. And Danny Kerwin, again, the great unfulfilled talent in blues guitarists from the UK. Things could have gone so much better. It's a real shame, but we have this music left. Thank heavens, we have this music left that we can play and listen to. And I hope in the next few weeks to dig a little more into this particular era of Fleetwood Mac and play the stuff that no one seems to be playing anymore. Particularly from that album, My Gateway to Fleetwood Mac, Then Play On. What an album that is. And I never thought I'd be a blues fan. And then I heard this. Um, Let me know what you think in the comments, what your favourites are on this particular album. I know I have to get more involved in the few albums that came after this one. There is stuff that I haven't listened to, and I really must. So that's on my agenda for the next few weeks. But yes, let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, as I said before. Um, we are championing the underdog songs, the underdog artists, even famous artists that have songs that no one is touching. We want to investigate those songs and ask the question, why? Why aren't people listening to this on the reaction channels? Everyone plays the same songs on the reaction channels. So maybe that's audience driven. Of course, it could well be that. But let's see what we can do. Try and redress the balance a little bit. So anyway, thank you so much for listening to Fleetwood Mac with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode, which will be on Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. So it's a yes day. See you for yes on Friday. Cheers, everybody.